connecting and socializing. Around that, there's a lot of forms of entertainment. So gaming is the big one today, but then you have things like concerts and sports. That'll be a big deal. Then you're going to have things like fitness, which are sort of in between entertainment, but also something that's more active. That I think is interesting because it's not really something that you do on your phone or with your computer today, fitness, but you can kind of think about the model. It's almost like Peloton or something. With some of these companies, you have a treadmill or a bike, and then you can have lessons. That's a really exciting experience that a lot of people are doing. And now you can do that with your VR headset or whatever the technology ends up being. You just put it on and you can do boxing lessons or dancing lessons. And that's a category that's taking off that I think has been pretty surprising. In terms of others, I think work is going to be a big one. Right, it's just like we're all doing a lot of video chat, and we spend a lot of hours a day sitting in front of computers working. I think that's going to be a lot better in the metaverse when you can actually feel like you're physically present together for meetings, and you just have your perfect workstation wherever you go. Whether it's like you go to a coffee shop or you're just at home, you can just snap your fingers and have as many monitors as you want up. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. And then I think that there are going to be use cases around education and training. I just heard this week Stanford University, and right near our headquarters in California, is going to be doing a course all in virtual reality in the upcoming class. So I think that's going to be super interesting. We've also seen examples where medical programs have trained surgeons. I think that there was a particular example around knee surgery where they basically allowed the surgeons who were training to do surgeries on a big blown up 3D model, and those surgeries that those surgeons went on to do, I think, had better results than the ones who just learned through lectures. So whether it's training or education, I think that's going to be really exciting. And then finally, I know one area that you and I talk about a lot is commerce, right? Because in order for this to all work, this isn't going to get built by any one company or even a small number of companies. We're going to need to empower millions of creators around the world, and that's, I think, what we're so excited about seeing here in India too, is either the developer ecosystem, the ecosystem of individual entrepreneurs. The spirit around that is one of the it's one of the things that makes India so special. Is I think we're going to see a huge amount of this stuff get built here in India. In order for that to work, we basically need to make it so that there can be a variety of economic models. People can charge for things, there can be advertising, there can be subscriptions, but we're going to need to basically build this economy where millions of creators can build content and virtual goods, because at the end of the day, it's not like a company that's going to build the metaverse. It's going to be all of these different people participating in it.
Yeah, I think that the creator and commerce opportunity is super interesting. I want to come back to that in just a second. Just to hit on the point you talked about with education, there's stuff happening in universities all around the world, but there's also some work that we're doing as a company to help. Like here in India, working with the Central Board of Secondary Education to bring AR training to teachers and students. We just started.
Yeah, this is a really exciting announcement.
Yeah, we're gonna try to bring this education to more than 10 million students and 1 million teachers. And the idea that starting from an educational place of building for the future, building from an early age and understanding how to think about these new environments is something that people are finding out on their own, but we're really trying to help bring some of this curriculum to more people around the world.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that partnership, and I think it's just a huge opportunity to see it's this entrepreneurial spirit and bringing some of these tools around the metaverse and VR and training to the education system here in India. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about this and glad we're working on this.
Yeah, I totally agree. So on commerce and creators, we've said very publicly that we expect, over the course of the next 5, 10, maybe even 15 years,